Alrighty, it is Wednesday night. You know what that means? AEW Dynamite. I hope y'all can hear me. Alrighty. Lord have mercy. And you know what? Unfortunately, we had a passing in the wrestling world today. Virgil has passed away, also known as Michael Jones. Oh, here come Hangman. So tonight, Hangman is supposed to be um what's what he's supposed to be doing, basically announcing his status going into the pay-per-view. Everyone's already speculating that he's injured or whatnot, or can't attain, can't go to the show, whatever situation is, which is interesting. Hello, Robert, how are you? Oh, hold on, now I'm just now seeing him hopping up with these crutches on. So like I don't know if y'all was paying attention right before the camera went off, with the show last week, after the main event. Hangman was laid up, holding onto his leg, telling the cameraman to get the fuck off him. And it could be a work or whatever the situation is. I'm not sure. But let's see. Since he could barely walk, I don't think this is going to happen with this triple threat. So this does change a lot. Well, this is what cowboy shit gets you. Is he crying? Damn, unfortunate. Lord have mercy. Oh, come on, Hangman. It's a 2 hour show. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh, that just hurts my heart that you're not able to compete, Hangman. Oh, Swerve's house. Well, I guess it's gonna be one on one with Swerve and Samoa Joe. Cry me a river, Hangman. You'll get your opportunity next time. Hey, Prince Nana, get it. Oh, I hate when they pan over to the audience as obviously not doing the dance right. Damn. I feel bad with him having the crutches a little bit, but if you can put on those boots and you hopping around, you know. Uh-oh, Prince Nana said, I'm not even gonna come in the ring. No, look at all the love for Swerve. What is that dude doing in the audience? What the hell? Hmm. Y'all heard that. His destiny. Oh, here comes Joe. Three makes it a party. Ooh, look at Joe. He looks so good with his suit. Ooh, that title looks so pretty. Oh, well, damn. Oh, hop along. All right, Joe. All right. Well, it's only one of them, Joe. Mm. Look at Hangman. Hangman, like, that's my baby you talking about. Oh, ouch. Oh, Swerve, you about to make me cry. Swerve's house. Hangman! Oh my god, I should have seen this coming. Ain't nothing wrong with that bitch. This son of a bitch. Hold on. So he was lying. And I mean, Prince Lana, would you come in the ring and do something? Like, hey man, that is a pussy ass move. You had to cry wolf so that you can what get a little bit of an advantage over Swerve. Are you serious? This is just wild. Hangman said, the triple threat match is still happening. Well, this was a swerve, you guys. Hmm. How y'all liking this though? That he did all that. For swerve. You had me there, Hangman, for a second. Swerve, take out all your frustrations on him. Do it for me. I don't really see either of them winning that match either, but oh, our boy Will Ospreay's gonna be here tonight. In Sting's final Dynamite. Ah, well. Oh, we got yeah, boys, the young bucks coming in. Can't stand them. Ooh, that is so pink. Oh, they're walking straight into an interview. Renee is always so busy. What an interesting outfit she got on. Oh, okay. They got their little baseball bats, and then we got trios action starting up the show. Very interesting. And we're on to our first commercial break. Only got a lot of comments to catch up on. Before I get to that, we do have King Leo in the comment. I mean, on the show.
What's going on? How's everybody?
All right, let's see how I could get through these comments through a commercial break. We have, let's see, Robert says, rest in peace to Virgil. Yes, he unfortunately passed away today. Got Ballet Dancer says, good evening, Tanti. Says hey to Robert. And Robert says hello to Ballet Dancer. We got Drake in the house who says hi. And we have Sam who says, do you believe Adam Page is injured? Well, the cat's out the bag. This bitch is just fine. I kind of bought it. So he had me for a second, but I'm just like, that is just such a crybaby move for you to pretend that you're injured so you can attack someone that you obviously can't beat. So yeah, very interesting. We got Dicey in the house to say, hey y'all. Carson says, "Hey Tati, where's the other guy?" Well, King Leo is here now.
I was in catering.
Yes, catering with great food. Well, I just wanted to say that while that is not happening in terms of Hangman being out that match, we do have the Meat Madness match that has been canceled because all those motherfuckers in that match is injured. That's what Tony Khan said. So that is not happening. And to be honest, that should have never even been on the card. But I hope all those guys are going to be okay. Daisu says, "Who thinks they will kiss? No kissing
Oh no,
tonight." Robert says, "Yo, Tati, have you heard of Puff Daddy and his son getting accused of?" Yeah, yeah. That whole thing is so wild. The way the guy has explained what happened to him, it's very strange. So I don't know. I'm just waiting to see how this whole thing plays out. Puff Daddy, Vince McMahon, all y'all gonna have y'all day. All y'all.
I mean they've been
Ballet
together.
dancers. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been together, had their little parties or whatever with their whoever it is that's over there, most likely men's. So yeah, not surprised. Bad Danger said, "I saw the story, but I didn't read it." Daisu says, "It isn't gay in a three-way." You're right. I love that song, by the way. Adam Page will continue to grow that 80s mustache. No Dirt Sheet says, "Whoop." Daisu says, "Beat that child." Those are fighting words. Ballet dancers is throwing tomatoes. All right, we're back with the show. Okay, so they're showing from Collision when Brian Danielson went against Jun Akiyama. This was after Eddie Kingston. Lord have mercy. I'm not gonna lie, it just always seemed like something when something's happening on Collision, FTR are the saviors. Why?
They the last of the old guard.
I mean, are they like the police officers of Collision or something? Like, I don't know.
I mean when they were with
Well,
Punk, they were.
here's our boys, BCC.
How
Look at my
is
boys.
everybody?
They look so good.
Just missing Yuta,
I need to
man.
get me
Where's
one of these
Yuta?
shirts. Willa Yuta is he has to be injured. That's the only thing I can think of.
I miss Yuta.
Because there's no reason to be on vacation when you got a title.
At all.
Well, while they make their 10-minute entrance, let me continue.
13 minutes.
Robert says, "Throw a tantrum, Tati." I should have, right? But I've learned from my last tantrum, my keyboard works whenever it wants to. So, gonna have to replace that at some point. Dicey says he'll turn in full effect. Hangman is losing it, especially after he said he threatened his infant son. I was just like, oh well, there it goes.
Once you saw him turn around, it was a wrap.
Yeah, absolutely. Ballet dancer said this goofball stuff. So he hit Swerve with a crutch and he passed out. Ballet dancer says the young buck teeth. We got no dirt sheets who says pet no Bismol buck. I didn't mind the black suit that the other one was wearing. I almost always forget which one is Nick and which one is the other one. I don't know what it is. They're not even twins.
Nick had it
But
on his chain. I saw it this time. He's the one with the black jacket.
well, the black suit I did like.
Yeah, that was Nick.
So FTR is coming out. Who's their partner again?
Kingston.
Oh, not important.
Mr. Never
Um,
show up to ROH.
yeah, this is just wild. Like how you have all these titles. You wanted all this stuff. You know what? First of all, AEW has this thing of I don't know. I don't know. I'm over it. Um, let's see. Bella Dancer says he's up here looking like the Pink Panther. You got Vance in the house says, let's fucking go. Says, hi, Tati. Meat Madness is gone. They can't get more meat. 5-man meat fest. Well, I don't know what happened, but Tony Khan did announce earlier that they were injured. I mean, what has Lance Archer been doing for him to be injured? Hobbs, I can see after that match with Sammy Guevara, which is really unfortunate because that was a really great match and I did enjoy it. It's just gonna look like Sammy Guevara just goes around injuring everyone at this point. Wardlow, what the hell has he done to be injured either? So honestly, I don't know. Well, whoever's injured, I hope they have a speedy recovery. But no meat madness going on, and that was a really random match, by the way. Van says, Tati, I told Leo this on Monday. I miss it, Tati. Oh, you miss it, Tati. Uh, Rush, Rush is tears for a woman member on Collision. Oh, Rush is, wants a female member, and on Collision, Thunder Rosa posts the LFI signature. Oh, that would be interesting.
I like that.
Robert says hi to King Leo. We got Andy in the house
What's
who
going on,
says,
RB?
Sup, Leo? Hi,
What's
Tati.
going on, Andy?
Now we have our first match of the night. We have BCC versus FTR and Eddie Kingston.
They ain't finna tag out. Watch.
So for anybody who could get to Greensboro, North Carolina, they probably got like 50 tickets left. I seen as of yesterday. That's wild that this thing did not sell out. To be honest,
I don't understand how it didn't.
with this being Sting retirement, I think a lot of people was waiting to see who his opponent was going to be. Like I mean, I probably would want to see it regardless, but the opponent for Sting would have is really important too, and the Young Bucks feel really random, really
It does.
random. I know a lot of people would have loved to see Sting in a singles match.
I would
He's not
rather
that
been Jericho.
well. He's not that well to do it on his own. You know what I mean? That's why he's been, with Darby and not having to be in the ring that whole time on his own with Darby. That's it's better for him. He's like what 60 something. He can still do things in the ring. It's just that for him to go one on one with someone, I don't think he has that in him. So the tag situation I can understand, but the Young Bucks, no. And even though they picked the Young Bucks, the build for it has not been great. Um, I mean, I don't know if you guys agree, but I just feel like this was not a strong build for a retirement match. All right, all right. Dax is taped up. Ooh, here comes Moxley coming into the ring. I mean, has Moxley been working out? Don't he look different to y'all a little bit?
Yeah, he was like he's getting in great shape.
Poor Moxley. This guy have not had a vacation in Lord hell knows. It's been a really long time. Whenever he had an opportunity, especially after he dropped the title, the AEW title, he didn't get a chance to go on vacation. So he's been one of those AEW faithfuls who is always holding it down. Him, Brian, Claudio, quite a few other people too. FTR,
Top guys.
yeah. All right. Well, everybody's in the ring. Claudio always going for Eddie Kingston. It's always that on-site beef. I love it.
More Kinesio tape. Claudio with none today.
No, actually, I don't think I've seen Claudio in a while with any tape. I think FT maybe Brian. Well, they all fighting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I went to Walmart just to get my medicine, and $150 later, I don't even know what happened.
I told you they sprinkle crack inside of the air conditioners inside of
I
Walmart and
don't
Target.
know what happened. My medicine was just $5. I was supposed to just go in and get out. I hate that.
Did they have everything else you was looking for though?
Yeah, the store was actually well stocked. Surprise, surprise. For a middle of the week, it's usually mm, not that great, but I got some good stuff for clearance. I'm a sucker for clearance stuff. I got my Walmart app on my phone with my scanner, and I be
Mm-hmm.
scanning up the whole store. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm looking for deals. Looking for deals. People be looking at me. I've had people ask me if, like where to find something. I'm like, oh, I don't work here, baby. I'm just scanning, looking for deals. Lord have mercy. They're showing Aquaman commercial. This man is just gorgeous. The guy who handed me over my medicine, the pharmacy technician, I couldn't stop staring at him. He was so handsome.
You ain't telling?
No, my daughter was right there. I can't be hitting on people for my child. But
Oh,
if I was
gotcha.
alone, that would have been a different story.
Now you just slip them a note. You know what I'm saying? Like when you write the receipt
Maybe
down,
next
just
time.
you know what I mean.
Who's the legal guy in this? Was it Moxley and Dax?
I don't think anybody
I
knows
see
it.
it. It's just nothing but I see Moxley and Eddie arguing. Is this a match or a shouting match? Like what's going on here?
Chaos.
No clue what's going on.
Samsung.
I actually miss Android phones. I the iPhone, the whole Apple thing is annoying to me sometimes. There's some things that I do like, but overall, if I had to do it all over again, I'd go back to Samsung for sure.
Not the green bubbles.
I'm too far into it, too deep right now to make that change.
Yeah, I don't. I had one. I think I had one Android. I liked it when it first came out, and that was it.
I mean, it was
But
really different when it first came out. Um, it's so different from just those regular like flip phones and phones that don't have those type of capabilities. And obviously Apple came around and had a different type of product, and a lot of people like that too.
yeah, I had a iPhone ever since I've since the first iPhone. I think I may have had one Android in between, but it was for like a month, and then I went right back to the Apple.
I'm not gonna lie, like when I had like this old Android phone that I had. I gave it to my daughter so she could take it to school. So I can keep tabs on her and just make sure everything's okay. I At first I was gonna just give her one of them flip phones because like I really don't care for children having smartphones and access to the internet all at any time.
Hmm.
I rather just monitor things. So for me personally, I almost got the flip phone. Then I thought, okay, if she goes to school and just bust that shit out, people are just gonna be wondering like, what the hell is that? And I was like, let me just save her the embarrassment. Just give her my old phone. Ooh, does Cash got a new tattoo? I don't remember seeing that tattoo on his back.
He tattoo on war wounds on his back.
I don't know what it is, but this is my first time seeing that. That's like like upper towards his shoulder. Come on, Moxley.
He missed the tag to Eddie.
Was he
And they
holding
act like,
onto his pants?
yeah,
How dare you, Dax?
we kissed him the last time, so let's see what's in store this week.
Oh, I forgot they're actually going against them at the pay-per-view.
Ah.
Look at Brian. Oh my god.
Why you
Brian
hiding
is
behind the
just
ref?
so perfect. Do you hear everybody
Wow.
trying to chanting for Eddie like that? Mm-mm-mm.
He didn't want his Tims to fall off again. He wore some what's the names today? He put his real boots on. Oh, we see the comments popping in.
Yeah, I'll get to them in just a moment. So the other day on the community tab, I asked, like who's the best technical wrestler out of the choices that I chose. So Brian Danielson, Kurt Angle, Dean Malenko, Bret Hart. And I'm not gonna lie, I did it just so I can see everybody choose Brian Danielson, and it didn't go that way.
But everybody went with Brett, huh?
Well, in the lead right now is Kurt Angle, and then right
Okay.
after is let me see, Brett right after. I was really surprised. So yeah, really
I'm mad,
surprised.
Mister. I'm mad, Mister Perfect wasn't on that list, but I understand.
No, I put him on another one. So unfortunately, they only let you have four choices. So I was just like, what's the very best I can choose? Um, yeah. So
You
that's what
picked the
I
right.
went with.
You picked right.
Yeah. Let's go,
Now you,
Claudio.
now you could have picked doubled up and picked Kurt Angle and Perk Angle.
Pitching.
Oh my god.
But hold on now. We literally just came from pitching like 2 minutes ago.
They trying to make sure
Y'all,
they got all that time for Osprey.
this is wild. This is wild. This is the go home show. Um, there's no time for commercials. There really isn't. And also I asked another one. I don't know if you guys saw this one too, the one I did today, where I said like you time travel and you're taking over the WWF and you can only choose one wrestler who's never won the WWF championship. Which one would you book to win the title? The options were Piper, Mr. Perfect, um, Ricky, Dragon Steamboat, and Razor Ramon. And surprise, surprise, Razor Ramon is in the lead. I'm just like, what? I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I would have
I
said
didn't
Razor too. He
expect that.
deserved it.
Right, I do believe he did absolutely deserved it.
Him and
Absolutely. I
Perfect
mean,
did,
all these
honestly.
guys deserved it.
Yeah.
I just don't know, like there was a lot of big names, you know.
Hmm.
Any of these guys could have had the title, and unfortunately, I just don't know what happened. Because when you think of these names, you're just like, what? None of them won the title? That's insane.
Now you know what happened. That doesn't work for me, brother.
Oh, hell no.
That's what happened. That doesn't work for me, brother. Think
It's
about it.
just insane.
He got the Jake the Snake DDT scrubbed from the internet. Like it was there before. I used to watch it on YouTube all the time.
Wrestling is weird sometimes. Well, while we got that going on, Belly Dancer says, rest in peace to Michael Jones, Virgil. I remember him from those early days of WWF.
Soul
Really
Train.
unfortunate. These I would say like throughout his career, he's had a lot of misfortunes, but these last few years, you've really seen him take a dive in terms of his mental health. And unfortunately, a lot of people see these things and they just laugh it off and they don't really realize like how difficult it can be to be going through some, mental health struggles. So he definitely have not had it that great these past last years of his life. And, he's gone now and hopefully he's in a better place.
Hopefully so.
Uh Belly Dancer says, good to see you, King Leo.
Hope
She
good
says,
to
I
see
hope
you
your
too.
friend is doing okay.
She made it through the first day.
Robert said prayers to your friend. Is she okay if I may ask?
Yeah, she made it through the first day fine. She said she's feeling well today. So
Mm-mm-mm. And Brother Dancer says, I want Big Brother to continue to get better as well, King Leo.
he's improving. He's getting there. He's starting to move around a little bit more by himself now. So that's actually a plus.
Hmm. Dicey says, Lance Archer isn't really a meat guy. I mean, he's big, but I wouldn't have considered him to be a meat guy.
No,
Um, yeah, that's what I said. Like the match was just so random. There was nothing between Wardlow or Powerhouse Hobbs, and there was nothing with Lance Archer either. So it's really strange how they even came about with that match.
or the fact that it just disappeared. How did Hobbs get hurt?
The last match he had was that match with Sammy. Hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Another
So
Sammy strikes again, huh?
mm-hmm. Once again.
Let me put this up. These things are good. I know people hate Logan
Picture
Paul,
in
but
picture.
these
That is just
primes are fire.
wild. Well, what's the main event for tonight though? Or maybe we'll close out with Will Ospreay. I don't know.
They better not close out with Ospreay talking. Let's see. I say he comes out in the second hour though for sure. Let's see.
How dare you put your hands on Brian like that?
We're doing a trios fight now, so that's on.
Come on,
Here's
Brian, you eat
today.
those.
Chris Jericho is back tonight. He's fighting Atlantis Jr.
You know what? This man can never just stay away.
And he is back as the Lionheart Chris Jericho. Chris Statlander has a match with Sky Blue in a grudge match, whatever that means.
Come on, Moxley. Let's wrap this up. I'm over it.
Nick Wayne is wrestling against Orange Cassidy tonight.
Lord have mercy.
And that's it. That's all that's announced
Swing
so
his
far.
ass. Thank you, Claudio. Don't forget that drop kick, Brian. Thank you. I
Uh,
love teamwork. Look at that teamwork.
oh, why they
Let's
trying to
go,
let
Brian.
Why they trying to let Brian Penny?
What the fuck? Wait, hold on now. Cause well, he is a legal man. Never mind. Ay, ay, ay.
This match is all over the place. Wow, ooh, is that it?
Oh my god. Y'all not pinning my boy. Y'all not pinning Brian.
Eddie trying to pin Brian. They trying to pin each other. This is funny.
Woo. Thank God. I wasn't worried, y'all. All
I swear,
right. Well, got some good energy with this match. I am over it though.
my daughter sits at my desk and moves everything.
Where the hell did Nick Wayne get an opportunity to fight Orange Cassidy? Like what? Oh man.
I don't know. They needed somebody to fight for the title tonight, huh? Is it for the title?
Yeah. And that title, I don't even think it's up for grabs at the pay per view either. I gotta look at the card, but I mean, by the end of the night, we'll have definitely another match or two added to the card. But I don't know.
It seems like a lot of talking this week. That's all I see on the card.
All right, everybody in the ring, everybody doing something. Let's go, BCC. Oh, they do have a sale on AEW. That's what I was thinking. I was like, man, I rate on splurge $150 at Walmart. Let me tell you something. Groceries, after you spend that amount of money on groceries, you're looking at the cart and you're just like, what did I buy?
What'd you get?
Um, like meat, um, sides and stuff like that. Anything to pretty much cook and some drinks. And I like 2 weeks ago I brought ground beef. Uh they had them at for a pound. It was $3.98, and then today, 2 weeks later, it's six something, six and change, and I was just like, what happened in 2 weeks? Can't believe it.
All this talk of all this talk of having meat matches. They raised the price of
Mm,
beef.
that's what it is. Tony Khan announcing this meat madness, and here we go, meat madness at the store for sure.
Mm.
I don't know really which team is going to take the win here.
FT. Oh, Shatter Machine.
Oh my God, Claudio. Wait, he's not the legal guy.
Ooh, John Moxley. Wow. All right.
Hmm.
Nope. This is it.
Hey, Eddie. Not in your wildest dreams. You're gonna pin my man, Brian. Brian, come on. Can we wrap this up? This match seems like it's been going on for the longest.
Said he ain't done yet. That was the mistake.
Damn, his chest is just so red.
Oh, he's kicking him in the face.
Damn, yo, if somebody would even try me like that.
Don't you usually kick him in the chest?
Oh, look at Brian. Eddie's asleep.
Oh, you put him to sleep.
Eddie's asleep. This is what's going to happen on Sunday, by the way. For anybody who wants to see. Oh, hold on, Brian, hold it on. Look at Moxley. So for those of y'all that don't like BCC, y'all not convinced? This doesn't do it for y'all?
Hey, you know this. I like this spot.
Oh, his nose bleeding?
He was kicking him in the face.
Go ahead and cry, FTR. Look at Claudio. I got a taste for what's gonna happen on Saturday. Or was it Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday, or it's no Sunday. Sunday. They don't know Sunday.
Sunday. Oh yeah, it's been a while since we had a Sunday pay-per-view.
And he waking up like
Ladies
what
and
happened?
gentlemen, look into the ring to see what a loser looks like. Well, that was a great opening match. Just lasted a little longer than I expected. I'm over it. Because Jericho.
I knew it was CMLL. So we don't see anybody else from any other Mexican wrestlers tonight that's on the card or any other Latin wrestlers. So this is
Uh,
it looks better than he did on the cruise.
yawn. Bored. Y'all cannot keep Chris Jericho down. Like no matter what, this guy always makes it right back on the show.
They said he was going 2 weeks and he was only going to one. He's back.
All right, we got Dicey who says, I'd argue John Silver and Dark Order is more meat than the Murder Hawk. I agree. I agree.
They could have grabbed anybody.
Andy says, yes, rest in peace to Virgil. And Leo, when are you doing that 2K stream? I got ideas, lol.
It as soon as it drops, we're all working on it. We're waiting. We got to get Tati's input on how we're gonna do it. So, yeah, it's coming. The game's already
Oh,
paid
I don't
for.
know anything about video games, so
All you have to do is you know about booking matches though. So that's all. That's what we need.
well, I can help with that.
Yeah, we're gonna book matches and then let the computer simulate it, and we are going to commentate the matches and have fun watching the computer do its thing.
Interesting. Ballet says, I need to see Eddie Kingston do his crazy chest slaps. Robert says, how much do y'all want to bet Eddie Kingston attacking Claudio when Claudio walked out the house?
That's funny.
So it's always something between them. Even though we got Eddie and Brian right now beefing, Claudio will never pass up the opportunity to put his hands on Eddie Kingston.
At all.
Ballet says Walmart had me spend over $100 today too. Girl, I just looked at the cart and I'm just like, I just don't know where that money went. I just don't know. Let's see.
I'm telling you,
Ballet says
Pookie
that
in
would
there.
be funny, Robert. What happened?
I said, I'm telling you, Pookie in there with the crack, like yo, you know what I mean, with the bag of rocks. Like, let me go ahead and grind these up real quick, put it in the air conditioner.
Robert says, Yo Tati, King Leo, did y'all ever fight when y'all was in high school?
Yes. I did get into a couple of fights in high school. Got my ass whooped in one. Really, I didn't even fight back. I felt bad. I mean, I couldn't do anything because it was a friend of mine, and he heard that I slept with his sister, so
Oh,
he punched me in the face. I just let it happen. I didn't even fight him back. I couldn't do nothing.
well, yeah, that, no comment. Uh, Dicey says Android all day, every day. I agree. Belly says I miss my Motorola flip phone from the mid 90s. They still do make phones though, right?
Yeah,
Motorola?
absolutely. Motorola makes phones all the time. They're not going anywhere. But I think we all miss the clack. Hanging up on people so
Oh,
they can hear that clack on the other
oh,
end.
but Samsung does have flip phones, but different. The smartphones that you can flip open.
Yeah, I don't know if you can
Oh,
still hear the clack though. It's just One
Oh,
of the
I don't
streams
know
on
because
Friday.
I've actually never actually seen any of those phones in person. But here is Tony Schiavone.
Osprey.
Will Ospreay, huh?
Yep, already.
Huh. So we closing with Orange and Nick Wayne.
Yep.
Lord,
Title defense usually they always put last.
oh yeah, that's drinking. Whoever back there is drinking that little Orange Cassidy juice. I don't see it, which is insane because we haven't had anything from Samoa Joe, but Claudio, not Claudio, Orange Cassidy been main event in some of these shows lately,
Hmm.
which is really interesting. Will Ospreay versus Takeshita. That's gonna be a great match. I don't need to see no build for it. It's gonna be good. Probably match of the
Shivani don't want
night.
nobody. He don't want nobody touching him.
Will Ospreay probably the only person on that roster to hug Tony Schiavone.
He don't look all stressed out tonight either.
Because Will Ospreay not gonna whoop his ass, so he doesn't have anything to be afraid of.
He got on Oakley's.
I could use a 10-day vacation too. Full time.
Bro got Baphomet as a logo. The Uncle Don,
Oh, well,
the Jackal, and they still got him at the table.
why don't
Sammy's
I?
at the
Why
table.
isn't that painting for sale? Wait, ain't nothing wrong with Powerhouse Hobbs. Hold on now.
Tony got a short memory span.
What the hell? Where the hell was Kyle Fletcher?
Why Takesha ain't
What happened to Kesha? Hold on now. All right, well, Tony, you can go now.
Takesha and that Gucci belt?
Damn, they're not gonna let him talk. Uh-huh.
Look at how his face after his match got pulled.
That's just wild. Like they couldn't find something to do with him anyway.
He should attack both of them.
Oh, Takesha. Oh, oh, they just grabbing up on each other. Uncle Don is so funny. All right, all right. We'll see what happens. Um, Lord have mercy. Why didn't they let Takesha talk? Jesus God, this is so annoying.
They never let Takesha say nothing.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, this is what they're giving us on Sunday. This is probably gonna be match of the night. I'm pretty sure. Oh, here comes Renee. Uh oh. Oh. Oh God. God, these guys are so lame. Well, another commercial. Oh, never mind. What's next? Is that Tony still in the ring? Oh, never mind.
Listen, Robert's suit is clean.
Hmm. All right. So this is not going to be the main event.
Looking
Oh,
like a
I'm so over
Dollar
it.
Tree Michael Buffer.
Oh my God. Okay, so they ended the night off with something with Sting. They just love this guy, no matter what he does. They love him. Ugh,
He's the Seth Rollins of AEW.
is he? What is what is that on the screen?
Oh, look at the little kids dressed up like them.
Oh, so they're talking about Ole Anderson who passed away yesterday, right? And also about Virgil as well.
This was the last company he was signed to.
Oh, over it.
Yeah,
Ballet dancer, here come Nick Wayne.
I like that. I like his screen.
He's alone?
Christian is my father.
Why is he
Here they come.
alone?
Here they come.
Okay, okay, here we go. Oh, all right, Mama Wayne looking real nice.
Mama Wayne got that bag. She is like, you know what?
I hope they jump Orange Cassidy. Why else would they be out there? Kill switch, make yourself useful. Look at our stepdaddy, guys. It looks great.
Maybe they heard us complaining about Nick Wayne. We put him in a match.
He hasn't been in any singles matches in months.
Months. That's why I hope he's not rusty. Oh, so the title is on the line. That's a beautiful title.
Do they really think that they want us to believe that a title could possibly change hands a couple of days before the pay-per-view?
Come on now. How you not being in the ring and then you got Kinesio tape on?
He might still be doing some indie stuff because he's been in the indies for a few years, so I could still see him doing that. Oh, look at Mama Wayne. He should be in the ring more often. He's one of these young guys that who's obviously more fresh than a lot of these other guys.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, they got a sale. AEW, shop AEW.com. Ooh, they
Let's
got a
go, Nick.
sale, 20% off of everything.
Okay, he got the Shawn Michaels inspired pants on today. Let's go, Nick. That's what people forgot, that Nick Wayne can really go. Thank you, sir.
Kill switch too. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He could be in the ring too. Like I understand that they're part of this, storyline or whatever, but you know, these younger guys who's never in the ring should be having opportunities.
Man, I've been telling people for weeks, Nick Wayne is ready. I don't like how he don't get no run. He's showing out in front of his mama tonight.
Oh,
Ooh, nice European uppercut.
hmm. Oh, look at Christian.
Ooh, nice running knee strike.
Hey, ref. Oh no. Oh.
He threw them all out.
Yeah, he didn't even see anything, but then yet he's telling him to leave.
All he did was
I
flash him
wanted
the
to
title.
I wanted to see Orange Cassidy get jumped after the match.
I did too, especially from
I mean,
kill
there's
switch.
still an opportunity, but that's really unfortunate. Oh, but no, Orange Cassidy, all his friends, they all beat up and not medically cleared.
You
Trent
said
Beretta,
all of the
yeah,
best
they're
friends.
not. Yeah, they said that last week, or wasn't or Collision, whatever it was. They're not medically cleared. Chuck Taylor been injured, but Trent Beretta got injured, and Rocky, I'm not 100% sure.
Didn't we see Rocky Romero recently too?
Yeah, when he had that match, not him, but when Orange Cassidy had that match with Matt Taven,
Mm-hmm.
they all had came out, and then from there, for whatever reason, they all injured. That's what they said. So I don't know. Yeah, ballet dancer who says on the other question I wrote my answer in said all the above. I could not choose. Daisy says, "Do you think Jesus would be into wrestling?" I mean, he should be. Everyone should be. Eddie is chest slapping Brian. Oh, damn, we that far back. Robert says, "Crazy fact: Hulk Hogan was supposed to put over Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series for Survivor Series '02, but Hogan didn't want to put Lesnar over again."
It did work for him, brother.
What's new when it comes to Hogan not wanting to put people over? And Ballet says, "No, I need to see those crazy chest slaps by Eddie." Dicey says, "Lionheart, more like Lion Fart. Am I right?"
Oh shit.
I'm over it with Chris Jericho. Let's see what happens because there's just no reason why Chris Jericho needs to be taking a whole bunch of wins over younger talent. It just doesn't make sense. I think he's more suited for maybe like a backstage role or whatever. He shouldn't have to be on as often as he is.
I agree. He doesn't have to be on at all. He could just sit at commentary and make everybody laugh, if anything.
That too, because he was doing commentary for Rampage for a long time, and I think Daddy Magic replaced him
Mm-hmm.
because I've been seeing Daddy Magic on every week almost, at least for like a month or so.
And they barely let him
Let-
talk either.
right, because I can care less for AEW's commentary to be honest. Let's see. Is that when Brock Lesnar interrupted Hulk Hogan's celebration? Party's over, Grandpa. Belly Dancer says, "Meat Madness." All right, we back with the show.
Oh, he got hurt doing that.
All right, hold on, you guys. I gotta take a quick break.
Okay. Let's see where we at. We got so many comments. We see you guys. Ballet says she hope they lose on Sunday. Robert said, I don't know, Ballet. Lesnar actually asked to work with Big Show. Lesnar will do that. If he don't want to work with somebody, he'll switch it real quick and try to work with somebody else. I know y'all don't like Nick Wayne. I love him though, man. I like. Reminds me of like when 1-2-3 Kid first came, aka X Pot, aka Six Pot. Oh yeah, perfect plex. Oh, and he does my. Oh yeah, y'all know that's one of my favorite finishers. He tried to hit him with the perfect plex. Shawn Michaels will be proud right now of that outfit. Nick Wayne is funny. Oh, Orange Cassidy in his maternity pants with the super kick. Are we getting some anger out of him? Okay. Oh. Just punted Nick Wayne. Oh, it took his elbow pad off of the Superman punch. Missed it. Uh. Woo! High bridge suplex. Oh. It's a really good match. They trying to steal a match of the night. Oh shit.
Oh, should have seen this coming.
Another one. Snapdragon suplex into the pin. Nick Wayne is awesome.
What is going on now?
What was that?
Oh, they cleared tonight. Trent Beretta, how dare you come out with a shirt on?
I
Uh
guess,
oh.
I guess they forgot about the injuries. Oh, Daniel
Daniel
Garcia
Garcia,
striking him.
what the?
Superman punch. Oh my god. They got a real heel face problem going on, man.
Yeah, what the hell is going on? Um,
First FDR with the tights. Yeah, get him. Get him.
thank you, somebody.
Let's go, Roddy. Thank you.
I
Oh
I
my
don't know
god.
what all this is about.
There go Rocky.
Well, then give Rocky and Trent Beretta something to do at this pay-per-view.
Maybe they'll fight
You know
the
what?
other members of maybe they'll fight the Kingdom.
Well, I gotta look back at the card though, because I don't know how many matches are on there, but or they can keep the beef going, and Rocky and Trent can go against the Kingdom at the Super Card of Honor pay-per-view, which is I forgot exactly the date, but um,
He might have got a stinger from hurting his back though when he tried to do that snap up.
oh my god, a Taco Bell commercial right now. This is
I'm
wild.
hungry too. I feel you.
Wild that they would show this type of food. Good food. Where are we with the comments? Let's see.
We are right after Ballet says she that hope they lose on Sunday. I didn't go
Okay,
too
so Robert says, "Have y'all watched Terry Crews Club Shay Shay interview?" Oh no, I didn't.
Oh no, I
And that
didn't.
just came out today. Was that today? It could have been
Man,
yesterday.
Shannon
Um,
cooking.
yeah, he's getting some really great people on his show. But here's the thing, though. What is Terry Crews gonna say? Because after Cat Williams, it's almost like you kind of want to hear like juicy stuff coming from everybody that come onto the show.
Yeah,
So, that'll be interesting to see what Terry Crews would have to say. Everybody already know the things that Terry Crews have already been through in terms of in Hollywood and sexual assault and all that stuff. I don't know what else he can actually say.
they made fun of him for that stuff, and it's
Yeah, I
I
don't see
guess
what's funny about that at all.
it's not, especially by somebody else. I mean, grabbing your meat in front of your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, that's so when it comes to stuff like that, a lot of people feel like stuff like that can't happen to men. But I think what was an issue is that the type of man that Terry Crews appears to be. People look at him, he's a big dude, muscular, whatever. You let another grown man grab on you, whatever. And I think that's what it was that made people, had having make fun of him about what happened to him and stuff. So
in the
I don't
movie
know.
Meat Division.
Really unfortunate stuff.
Yeah, like I mean, they say that about it, but I mean, at the same time, it's like, yeah, everybody says that, but let it happen to a Hollywood, let one of these big Hollywood execs, and now you're seeing all of these stories come out, and you're seeing all of these people come out, and you're seeing all of these pictures come out of people with tops, you know what I mean, executives and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you never
I'm gonna
know.
I'm gonna check it out. I don't know what to expect though. I don't know what to expect. And y'all seen Monique. I don't know if y'all seen the one with Monique, but since then she's just I don't know. I don't know what to say about her. She has horrible things to say about her son and all that stuff. And it's like, you know what? I was kind of rooting for you for a little bit.
Hmm.
Um, Personally, I don't under. I get it. For whatever reason, family members can have beef with each other, but you are the mother in the situation. Whatever issue you have with your son, you don't need to be putting it like on blast for everyone to see. At the
I
end of the
feel
day,
you.
people are gonna look at your son to be immature or whatever, but they're gonna look at you as a mother for being, some type of way and stupid for having a beef with your son in public. Is insane.
Title Wasters Club,
Oh God.
wasting one of the greatest wrestlers in the world in Jay White in a
Hmm.
trio. He's dealing with it though. Seems to be more happy with it.
What the hell? What are we doing?
They
What
watch it.
is it?
Somebody's secretly watching us because we remember I was telling you why didn't they have Austin rap, and then they were just talking about the rap, and they said why don't we have Austin with in the group now since he's the
I
one
mean,
that
I
rap.
don't know if I don't know if that's what that means, but I'm over it. What is going on? None of those guys are even on the show. The trios titles. When was the last time they defended that? I don't. I don't know.
All right, Willow.
I don't know. Well, Chris Statlander is here, going to face Sky Blue for the 50th time. In like a year.
Grudge match tonight, as they call it. Is Julia Hart coming out? Yes, the head of the
All
coven.
right. Got new music. All right.
And she still walks like she's walking to the old music.
She got a new tattoo.
Looks like it.
This is a sign. This is a sign that I should get one too.
You should. You should get something
What the fuck?
big.
Ty said he's sitting down and he's still taller than Stoley.
Oh,
All right.
they fighting over wearing the same colors right now. Big clotheslines in the corner. Stat got her knees really taped up tonight. With the knee pads. There you go.
Oh, I forgot about that big business show.
I got a feeling her first promo is gonna be trash.
Well, I got a
And
feeling it's Okada and not Mercedes.
hmm, that would be interesting.
So they
Has
still
she?
doing Collision this Saturday?
Yeah, because they
Well,
miss it that
whoever's not going to be on there, whoever's not going to be on the pay per view is going to be on there. I'm guessing, or
hmm
any last second promos or whatever.
Is that a new tattoo on her thigh too?
Who are you talking about?
Sky blue.
Oh no, I've seen that there before.
Okay. Oh, threw it on top of the plants.
Mm-hmm.
Picture in picture. I
Picture
knew
in
it.
picture.
You already knew once they
What
threw her into the
else?
crowd.
What else?
I heard Julia Hart's injured too. That's why we haven't seen her wrestle.
Well, honestly, I didn't really. I don't want to say I didn't notice, but we just been seeing so much of Chris Statlander and Willow just back and forth with these same girls that I didn't even realize that Julia Hart hasn't been in the ring. Honestly, I thought they were going in the route to having a tag team match with Julie and Sky. How dare they show a Golden Corral commercial right now?
Ooh,
Um,
how far is the closest one to you?
I have no clue. I
The
have
closest
no clue.
the closest one to
I would
me
have
is
to look
like
that up.
4 minutes away.
Four?
Four
Holy
minutes.
moly!
And the guy that owns it had my daughter's birthday there, and I bought her a blue velvet cake one year that I had my friend make. And
Hmm.
the guy came over and said, "What kind of cake is that?" And I was like, "We was like, oh, it's a blue velvet cake." But the cake was crazy. I'm gonna send you the picture of it. And then he tasted
Hmm.
it. He was like, "Oh my god, this is one of the most." I was like, he was like, "Who made this?" I gave him my friend's card. I'm pretty sure he had
Right?
her about make some stuff.
Wait, who made the cake?
My friend, her name is she has a company called Loyalty Cakes. Her name is well, she goes by the Countess of Kush uh online, but her company's called Loyalty Cakes, and she makes
Mm,
amazing pastries.
I'm not a cake person. I don't like cake.
She also makes eddies. She makes edibles, and she's actually the reason her company's called Loyalty is because she's a Fat Joe fan, and she's actually a part of the Terror Squad.
Oh, all right.
So if you guys want some fire cakes, you guys can look on the website
Oh,
in the resource section.
Kung Fu Panda.
4.
Oh, I had no idea.
I haven't seen 3.
Stand back, I'm gonna kick my butt. What? Oh, it's gonna be cute. I'll probably check that out. They literally just said when that movie's gonna come out, and I didn't even see it. Oh wait, it's already out. Oh no, never mind. March 7th. I'll ask my daughter if she wants to see it. She's probably gonna say no.
Next weekend.
All right, we back from the commercial.
Tony could have literally booked anybody, any of the other girls for this match tonight. But I do like Stokely. Big clothesline by Chris. European uppercut into the ropes. Wow,
Oh,
knee
let's
strike. Okay.
go.
I'm glad she switched it up. Power slam. Let's go. All right, Chris. Okay. Wow, super kick. Julia not giving her no instructions or nothing. Uh, ooh, all right.
Hmm. All right, Chris.
Yeah, there you go. Talk to
All
her,
right,
Julia.
Julia, make herself useful.
Finally, let's go. Talk to her. Tell her to shake it off. Look how she looking. She mad. Yeah, there you go, Julia. Step to her. She should have spit some more mist on Willow right there. Ooh.
Lord have mercy. Somehow, Julia was like, if this bitch lose one more time.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh yeah, that might be it right there. Oh, big kick out. All right. Stokely with a chain. Yes, take it.
Stokely,
Stokely is funny.
look at Stokely.
Wow. Should have listened and took the
Lord
tag.
have mercy. Sky about to get
See,
her first win in since like forever. Okay, well she got it. She got it.
See, look, I tried to tell you.
Uh-oh.
I tried to tell her. Well, how'd you feel about the ending of that match?
Hmm. Sky Blue hasn't had a win in a long time, and it just almost makes it looks like, unless she cheats, she can't get a win. Um, it'll be really nice. Oh, I love Willow shoes. I almost bought those shoes yesterday. Those platform Vans. It almost looked like as if she can't get the job done herself, and I wish it looked more like she earns her spot into this little coven that Julia have going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I can't stand these guys.
Maybe I was wrong. Is that an M? Or is it? Oh, his chain says EVP. They are stupid.
Oh, really?
Who bought these bats? Where they couldn't find no aluminum bats?
What the hell is this? And then he gonna swing at a chair. Whatever.
We have regular
Uh,
commercials now. Let's go back to the comments. The comment section is more exciting than what we watching in the ring.
Robert says ballet dancer, not only Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and the biggest player hater of them all, straight Kennedy McPimpin.
Oh yeah, play hater of the millennium.
Chris Jericho has mashed potatoes in his boots.
Wow.
He does walk like he's like, I don't know, stomping on
Oh
grapes or
man,
something.
he does.
The BCC need to either disband or lose a member. No way. We good at
No,
BCC. We good.
please, just that they probably the best thing going right now.
Dicey says El Dandy is uh, a jump guy. I can tell that Triple H is a player hater. Robert Brown. We got Mr. Majestic in the house as AEW crowd was kind of dead when Blackpool Combat Club defeated Eddie Kingston versus FTR. Yeah, you heard them cheering for Eddie Kingston the whole time. Where are they tonight? Some loser town. Um, King Leo, were you running around with your with your friend's sister?
Yeah, I was 14 though. Kid.
Well, um, says Tati, do you want to invite Eddie Kingston and Claudio to your house for dinner? Um, if they fight, I will join Claudio. I'll say that much. I'll get a couple of licks in there too.
That's funny.
Ballet dancer says, "Where's his King Henry the eighth
Hey,
coat?" Talking about Will Ospreay.
he said he lost his they lost his luggage.
Oh yeah, he said they lost his luggage, but they found it, right? All of it at least.
Yeah, so he got his
Or I
tracksuit
wonder if he moved to the US.
probably.
That's probably what he's talking about without saying that directly, but that would be a good move if since he said he's gonna be there full time. Um Dicey says that Orange Cassidy match was excellent. They need to let Nick Wayne come back, come in the ring more often. I know y'all can't stand looking at that face, but he's great in the ring though, and he'll get better if he has more opportunities to be in the ring.
Have y'all
Chris
noticed that
Jericho.
we're looking at the collision set on Dynamite?
um, I well, I didn't really realize that.
Yeah, I just
Is
noticed just now. Yeah,
it? So interesting. Maybe they're just using the same set for all the shows now. I don't know.
they should. I don't blame them. Maybe they pulled it out because Osprey came in tonight and premiered.
Well, here come Atlantis Junior. It's gonna be interesting.
Is he with his father, Atlantis?
Nice that we have, these CMLL wrestlers coming onto the show. We get to see some new faces, see some new things. So I do appreciate that.
I like it, but they look like Ray and Nick Mysterio, like Ray and what's his name? Dominic Mysterio. I don't know why I wanted to say Tom and Nick Mysterio. Or it was our truth got me saying Tom and Nick.
Hmm.
He looks like the Blue Blazer, doesn't he?
Jericho better not win this.
Good drop kick. Nice crossbody splash off the top. Jericho gonna get hurt in the ring with this boy.
Uh-oh.
Lion Tamer into
Right
that.
next to the damn ropes too? Come on now. Is he trying to take his mask off?
Yeah.
Lame.
Is RP trying to tie it back up? Yeah, yeah. Get him. Get him.
I know when I hear picture in picture coming.
As soon as you see somebody go outside the ring.
It's coming. They have to because they're gonna end the show with Sting. They're not gonna be able to run a commercial through that.
at all. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
What are we doing with those steps?
Not a power bomb on the steps.
Oh, oh. There we go. Picture in picture. What's new? What city are they at? Like, come on, these people not making no noise. Nobody's doing a damn thing. After Eddie Kingston left, it just got quiet. Like, what the hell? Okay, Belly Dancer says, Robert, Tati is going to keep them locked in her house until the cops come knocking. LOL. Hey, if they want to come in my house and fight, if anything gets broken, y'all just gonna have to replace it. I know y'all got the coins to replace my shit.
They in Huntsville.
Is that Alabama?
Yeah.
Whatever. Didn't WWE had a Raw over there a couple weeks ago?
Uh-huh.
And they were dead over there too.
Yeah. Alabama's over it.
They don't know good wrestling when they see it.
Mm-hmm.
Belly Dancer says I want to hear Takesha yell in Japanese. Takesha, I don't care what you say. You can come to my home and cut promos if you want. Says I like Takesha's pants too. Hard against hard against each other in practice. Right. That
Yeah.
that came off really homosexual.
Callous is
Um
cooking.
Sometimes you say things and you don't really realize how it sounds. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense that what you're saying, but it comes off another way at the same time.
Yeah, I agree.
Ballet dancer, I can hear her now saying, "Hello, 911, help! These crazy two ass men's fighting over my bacon. Help!"
That's
Oh
funny.
God. Fun fact about Tati: Tati does not like bacon. Let's see. Robert says, is you still friends with a dude who hit you over his sister?
We got cool again after that. He was just mad the way he found out.
Bella Dancer says, here comes Orange. And she's throwing some tomatoes. I would do the same thing too. So Virgil was on AEW TV. Anyone remember what he said about MJF? Oh no, I don't remember.
Now I gotta watch that promo.
Ballet Dancer says no. What did he say? Also says that Nick has that tape on too.
And he hasn't even been wrestling. Unless he's practicing.
Let's see. Robert says hashtag Nick Wayne for the gold. Not
I
tonight,
wish.
baby. Just Belly Dancer says sure for the gold tooth. Remember when his tooth came out like a month ago or something like that? It was
Mm-hmm.
so crazy. Oh well, we're back.
Whenever Aubrey sees any fluid, she puts her gloves on immediately.
That's what it's supposed to do. AEW does that. WWE does not do that.
Mm. Aubrey ain't playing with no germs. right.
If Jericho wins this, we're rioting, you guys.
They're trying to give him a concussion so he can be out for the next month. What's he doing? Oh,
Oh Lord. Hmm.
all right.
Wow.
Are they going to commercial again? You think they go to
Don't
one
be
more time before?
surprised.
Why did the CMLL wrestlers wear such generic like wrestling gear?
What do you mean?
It just don't have no flair to it at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just looks generic all of to me.
Man, we got 10 minutes before the show is over. What are they gonna pull off with this Sting thing?
Jericho burning their time up.
All right, Jericho, go home. Jericho, Lord have mercy.
Looking like Ric Flair towards the end of WCW. Lion
Oh,
Tamer.
here we go. Don't tap, please. Over it. Like he right there. Let's go.
Reach for it, mijo.
Oh my god.
Oh, his daddy threw in a towel.
What the fuck? Uh,
Just attack Jericho at least if you're gonna throw in the towel.
why does I'm not gonna say anything because I knew this shit was gonna happen anyway. There's no reason to put my pressure up for this. You can't trust him.
He was choking Jericho with the towel earlier.
You gonna hit him? Something gonna happen, is it? All right, I'm over it. We only got 8 minutes left. Y'all, it's gonna get worse from here. So after Dynamite, they're taping Rampage and Collision after
Oof.
this. So
Uh,
we're gonna deal with this crowd for 2 more shows.
you just broke my heart just now. What about Ring of Honor? Oh yeah, it's already taped,
No,
right?
no.
For this
It's
week.
it's already taped, so I don't know about next week.
Chris Jericho, Powerhouse Hobbs, Lance Archer,
What is
Wardlow.
going on here? This doesn't make any fucking sense.
8-man scramble.
Tony Khan literally came on X talking about how they were all injured and shit. Now there's an 8-man scramble. I need to see back who was on there. I just saw Wardlow and what's the other dude name? Lance Archer in there.
Mm-hmm. Wardlow, Lance Archer, Chris Jericho. I thought Nick Wayne was in it, right?
Oh, I don't know. It went by so fast. I'm not sure. I'll see it later. Um, Swerve is so petty on X. He posted the picture of Samoa Joe in the rain at WrestleMania with the poncho on. You wildin'. That is so petty.
All right, so I rewound it. It's Jericho, Powerhouse Hobbs, Lance Archer, Wardlow, Hook, and Brian Cage.
Uh-huh.
So you got the Mogul Embassy all in there with Wardlow,
Ricky
Lance Archer.
Starks is not even on this pay per view. Not on this. Y'all call me a hater if y'all want. I do really, really appreciate everything that Sting has done. However, there was no reason to give him this title at all. For him and Darby to do nothing with it until the very last match that he's supposed to have, where it's like, okay, how do you retire with tag titles on you? It almost looked like you have to have the Bucks win the title at the pay per view. They've done nothing with it. While Big Bill and Ricky, they've been improving as a team, and then you know. I don't like to feel like something is just handed to someone. You pretty much handed your tag titles to Sting.
What if they retire as champions though? What if he retires as the champion?
What does that mean? The titles were so then what that means is that he goes home with one of those titles while Darby is defending the tag titles by himself. What's the point of that?
Maybe he can find somebody else with face paint to tag with.
No.
Brian Cage.
No. Really weird stuff.
Pepto Bismol.
And I forgot about that pay-per-view too, the CMLL pay-per-view that's going on next month. I want to check that out. Well, hold on now. Oh Lord. Oh.
Wow. Big knee strike. Let's go.
Mm-mm. Darby. I guess Sting's gonna come out and just clear the house on his own.
Darby can't get beat up in the golf boots, man. I ain't going for it.
What the hell? He had a whole vest under that suit jacket with no shirt. Okay. Well. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's nice knowing you, Darby.
Hmm.
Hold on, they calling out for help? Oh, Ric Flair. And then Ric Flair being in this too is not shocking, but there's no build up to it. Look at Rick smiling.
I'm behind you because I like paused it.
This dude can barely walk to the ring. There was this. You know what? Look at Darby. They choking him out, and Ric Flair is smiling to the ring.
Let me get a piece of that action.
Hold on now. I'm about to say Rick is about to stomp him out too.
God.
What?
I guess he didn't drink one of those things. Oh, Tati's going off. Oh, Tati's in the back having a fit. They giving him some ring time. Yeah, they stomping his ass out. Putting this man's pacemaker in danger. And here comes Sting. Y'all, come on, man. Sting, you know Sting's not coming from that way. From the rafters. What y'all scared for? Y'all still got the bats. Darby from the top. Coffin drop. Where do you get the super chest protector from? Somebody call Acme. This dynamite is stale. Tati still has not made it back in. She is having a fit. Oh my god. Well, that was interesting. Yeah. I don't know what to think about the ending of that, but it happened. Ric Flair had to get involved. He got a few chops in.
I'm
All right,
over it.
what you tear up this time?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing, because these motherfuckers not gonna replace my shit this time. So,
we need a like a kick.
um,
We need a Kickstarter for Tati every time she go off cam and tear some shit up.
so first things first, I thought it was pretty badass to have Sting coming out from the rafters. I thought that was pretty cool. But other than that, um, I don't. This doesn't make me feel excited about the pay per view anyway. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
um, AEW, y'all are doing yourself a disservice by putting Ric Flair in the ring. Why would y'all just have this type of liability? This doesn't
And
make
it,
sense. This man have a pacemaker.
and even if he
This,
was gonna do it, I thought the payoff would have been at the pay per view versus tonight.
well, that too. That still leaves the door open for him to betray them. Still, I guess, which is
Yeah.
probably why they did that. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm over it. Y'all looking at Ric Flair like he's the end all be all. This man is fucking ill. He should not be even touched by anybody at all. This man is in no shape to really be in the ring to be doing anything. You know,
It's like going in the Hall of Fame twice. Like,
is I don't know what's the point of that. Like, it really makes me concerned. Like, I feel like Tony Khan is like a people pleaser. He's not the type to just be like to rule out that Ric Flair wouldn't be able to get in the ring. He's gonna try to give the fans what they want. And if anybody really give a damn about Ric Flair, they're not gonna want him to be in that ring because he's not well enough. Doesn't make
man,
sense.
I can't call it. Like, I'm just like I'm still in shock for what just happened. Just watching it. Like I said, I like Sting coming from the Raptors. That was dope. But and I didn't understand why they got scared and they had bats. They went up to the top to wait for him to come out. It wasn't like it was an ambush. They knew he was coming,
Mm-hmm.
and they had
I don't
bats.
know. Darby got his ass whooped though. I know that. Ass whooped. All right, let's see what we can do with these comments.
All right.
Robert Brown said, "Did y'all hear about Nicki Minaj and her husband's sexual assault allegations? It was something new, no, but her husband is a registered sex offender though.
Yeah. So I'm not
So
shocked about that.
she's a fucking lame for that, and he's obviously a lame as well for what he did. But if there's anything new, I really don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. Let's see. Robert said this week, rough for Hollywood. Ballet says her husband is a piece of work, Robert.
Clown sauce.
Said yet another Orange Cassidy victory. LOL. I wonder like how many losses has he actually have in AEW?
That's a
Probably
good.
lost some of the least amount of matches compared to everyone else on the roster.
I'm gonna look it up.
But yeah, I'm over it too. Because every time he comes out, he's just gonna win, and we'll see what happens on Sunday. I do kind of find it hard to believe that he would lose a match against Roderick Strong. I don't know, unless they want to have that whole group, with the Undisputed Kingdom having, being like belt collectors or whatever, I don't know. They might go that route, but this is Orange Cassidy we talking about.
Orange
They
Cassidy
love
has
that man over there.
Orange Cassidy has in singles he has 83 wins, 18 losses. In tags he has 20 wins and 9 losses, and in trios he has 27 wins and 10 losses.
Hmm. And yet he can't win my heart. Let's see. Trent Beretta might come out. Well, he did end up coming out.
Yeah,
Bella Dancer says, "See you, Christian. How dare they put our stepdaddy back there? He's a
man,
champion."
and he didn't do anything.
Robert's right. He actually did, but the ref didn't see it. Why he telling people to leave?
Yeah,
He
that's
just assumed something happened. Robert says, "Not a Nicki Minaj fan, and what you said, ballet dancer, no lies detected." Dicey says, "Nick Wayne being Christian's son is a definition of a Nepo baby."
ballet Nick Stank.
Daisu says, "If Jesus was a wrestler in NXT, what would their character be?" Hmm. Interesting, but I could see him probably winning every match. It's a miracle, maybe,
I mean,
every single time he gets out there.
he did help Roman Reigns win that one match.
Robert said, if y'all had to guess, is Hulk Hogan a pimp? He got no game. Talking about, I'd say no.
He keep marrying these young girls. They look like
Belly
Brooke.
dancers that look like what?
They look like Brooke, his daughter.
Oh, that's gross. Ballet dancer says, but it's like the 1, 2, 3 kid when he came out. That's a difference for me. There's
That's true.
no way that I would support Nick Wayne winning the title tonight. They didn't let Swerve win it off Orange.
That's true. In the tournament.
I agree. Right, but still he didn't do much at all since he's been here. Yeah, he's been with the whole storyline with Christian or whatever, and that's cool too. But in terms of him winning the title from Orange Cassidy, no.
No.
No, even if this was a pay-per-view match, I don't think he's earned winning any title at this point.
And that was actually match of the night.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. See, this is the thing. I want to like say horrible things about Orange Cassidy, but this dude he's great in the ring and often gives us really great matches. It's just that we want to see something different. We want to see something new. He's not going to change his gimmick or even put some changes within the gimmick that he already has. So
Mm-hmm.
people get bored.
Yeah.
Has Orange Cassidy actually ever lost a match? Well, King Leo just, said what his wins and loss record is. So he has. It's just that aside from him having the title, we haven't seen any losses. So it's been quite some time since he's actually taken L.
Mm-hmm.
At least with singles matches. Orange Cassidy has lost a title for a quick minute last year, I think. But then he won it right back, unfortunately. Belly Dancer says, "I'll pass on that interview." Talking about the Terry Crews interview.
Mm-hmm.
Terry Crews didn't say anything to that man after he violated him in public. It was wrong for that man to touch his privates. That man touched his family jewels, and he said and did nothing. Let's see. Robert says, "Hope they don't do the interim TBS title scenario." Oh, well, I mean, she's still coming out to the ring and stuff, so I don't know if we're at that point where that might happen. She's still well enough to come out, just probably not to be in the ring. So, but we don't know what the status is in terms of her injury, so we'll see. So I guess we're not getting that tag match like I thought with the ladies. Belly Dancer says, "I love Kate."
Mm-hmm.
What's the possibility of Tony Khan having AEW Rampage, an all women show with the women's division and the Ring of Honor women, vice president of content development Jennifer Pepperman could help produce it. The possibility of that happening very low. I mean, AEW has been around for all this time, and for whatever reason, no one has thought about doing this.
Mhm.
I don't know. I would definitely do it. I've been saying that Rampage could take advantage and do that. They don't have to do it on a weekly basis, but they can do that often where they showcase the women. They could use the women in AEW and Ring of Honor as well on Rampage. And there's no reason why we can't have two women's matches per show. You got three shows plus Ring of Honor. There's no reason why we don't have enough time to see the women on any of these shows.
I don't get it.
Bailey says, so the women would get that hour to shine. I would like to see the women from Ring of Honor be on Rampage. Absolutely agree.
I agree too.
Oh, and Belly Dancer is throwing tomatoes once again tonight.
I mean, they
Said at combined AEW women's division and Ring of Honor women is larger than the National Wrestling Alliance roster. LOL.
shit.
Bella Dancer says, I didn't notice the set, King Leo. Tom and Nick Mysterio.
Yeah, that I'm leave it the truth to mess me up.
Dicey said, is there a wrestler called Wakanda? Is
Oh
there?
my god, if I could see it too.
I really don't know. That'd be interesting. Much like Sting, in a few years with Chris Jericho's age, we may see a Chris Jericho retirement match. Chris Jericho don't look like he's going to be slowing down anytime soon. Dicey says the audience is dead. I agree. Now we're gonna have to watch even more. Rampage and Collision is gonna have the same audience. Wrestling, whatever wrestling promotion there is out there, let this be an example that y'all should not go down to Huntsville for no reason at all. This is the same situation that happened with Raw a few weeks back. There was over there, and I was just like, "What's going on here? Y'all bored or what? Like, how do y'all pay money to be at a show and do nothing?" Let's see. Dicey says, "Person turquoise waving speech. Person turquoise waving speech. Let's see.
Mm.
Orange TV shape. Face orange TV shape." Ballet Dancer says Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah,
Was
into
that their
that
first time over there though?
could have been that. I think they're running the circuit down south right now, trying to stay away from
'Cause-
Chicago. They kept to retapping it.
Well, actually, they're about to do a Canadian tour. That's what they're about to do. And I see they even push some dates back. They cancel some dates and push them back to some further dates or whatever. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, they're about to do their tour over there.
Hmm.
Um, let's see. AEW needs to come back to Atlanta at the Mercedes Benz Arena or the State Farm Arena. Damn, when was the last time they were over there? Dicey says Soul Train Jones is bringing the soul and sauce to AEW. Can Google this?
Yeah,
It
that's
said, "Oh,
Virgil.
mm-hmm. Was it Virgil talking about Chris Jericho? This is not awesome." Belly Dancer says, "King Leo, you have a point. Penta outfits are flashy."
Absolutely.
And she's throwing tomatoes once again. This must be a very frustrating show for you, Belly Dancer. Haney God in the building says, sliding through real brief.
What's going on, Henny God?
Ballet says, cheers to you, Henny God. Dicey says, Gunther thinks Penta has the hardest chops in the universe. I
Mm.
saw that interview as well. He did say that. Unfortunately, there may be a reason this crowd is dead, and it may be due to AEW booking. That too. But this is supposed to be a go home show. It's supposed to, get you hyped for the pay per view. And to be honest, this didn't do anything for me. So the crowd, I can understand. But like I said, WWE had the same crowd a few weeks ago, and they were dead there too. Like some places, it's just like, all right, we not getting the type of reaction we want over here. Either our shit is just not that great, or this is just not a great city. And unfortunately, some cities are just not a great city to have these events.
And we don't
If it
even
was
know
me, I
what,
wouldn't be back there.
and we don't know like what show they filmed first either, though. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have, because Collision set is up. They could have filmed Collision first. We don't know
I
what
doubt
order they
it.
did it in.
I doubt it. And they're in the East Coast, right? Or is Huntsville Central?
Huntsville
Or
Central. That's a good question. I think
hey, if
Alabama's
I'm in the
3 hours
East
ahead.
Coast, if I'm in the East Coast and I gotta sit through Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision, I might just get up at some point and go home. This is a Wednesday night too, so don't be surprised if you see a lot of empty seats doing these other two shows.
Yeah, they're on Central Time.
All right, so they're on Central. It's not the worst thing. Let's see. Bella Denta says Penta's chops are crazy.
Absolutely.
Dicey says Penta made Gunther bleed.
Shit.
Henny God said, Tati, you looking gorgeous today. Go ahead, lady. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ballet Dancer says Sting's last. Right, so this is his last. Well, this was his last Dynamite. I don't know if he's going to show up at any of the other shows. Probably not. So the next time we're going to see him, most likely it's going to be on Sunday. Um,
Revolution.
Dicey says they are really fucking with the man in the mask. Ballet Dancer says, I'm still upset that Ricky and Bill lost those titles for no reason. Like I said, I really felt like I get it. They want Sting to have something nice before he goes. And I get it. But he's been in the company for God knows how long, and y'all just didn't give it to him already.
And he's
Now
not even.
y'all just want to, huh?
I was just gonna say, and he's not even booked in the match. You could have put him in that 8-man scramble. You could have put both of them in that at least.
Well, Big Bill and Ricky got nothing to do now because y'all want to take the time. This is what I'm saying. They don't prioritize the younger guys. Why not? You know, um, it just doesn't really make sense. It really doesn't, and it's a damn shame. You know, Sting is literally going to retire in a couple of days. But the guys that you have in your company that's probably got a few more years in their contract, you can't do something to build them up and keep those guys happy.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what? While we talking about this, how the hell Sean Spears gonna go over to NXT without? It's only been like less than 2 months when he left AEW. This is what I'm talking about. Tony Khan, where's your lawyers?
His
Where's your
lawyers told him.
lawyers?
His lawyers told him to release him.
This is crazy. Well, actually, um, from what I remember, he was the one who wanted to leave, talking about, wanted to be with his family. He has a second baby coming on the way. Bitch, he just wanted to go over to the WWE. That's literally what it looks like.
I see a lawsuit incoming.
In my opinion, I just feel like the whatever contracts that AEW has conjured up for the people on the roster, they seem to be um I don't know, too friendly. It shouldn't be that easy for you to go from one promotion to the next promotion with no problem. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really hyped up about it being Sean Spears because you've been getting those videos. People have been speculating that it could have been anyone else, but nobody was speculating that it would be Sean Spears of all people. And I don't know like what's gonna happen with him over there in WWE, well NXT. I don't know what's gonna happen with him. They didn't do anything really with him in AEW, which is a shame in my opinion. After the whole thing with MJF had died down, we really haven't seen much of him other than a few times they went over to Canada. So here he is sitting on NXT. We'll see what they do with him. I'm not expecting much to be honest with you.
Confused with Dijak.
And then what? That's it? Nah, I'm over it. Let's see. Bella Dancer says he got on a pink vest with no damn shirt. That's what I'm saying. He had the jacket, then the pink vest, and then there's no shirt under that. That is so tacky.
He got the city
Very
looking
tacky.
bad.
Ballet Dancer says Grandpa Ric Flair.
Mm.
And she says this crowd. They don't show Ric Flair climbing the stairs. Right. Somebody was probably helping him up to get up them stairs. I could totally see that happening. Ric Flair is smiling because he got that Ric Flair drip going in his adult diapers. What?
Oh shit, Daisu, you are wild for that one.
No, oh my god. Belly dancer is laughing at Dicey's comment.
Mhm.
Mr. Majestic says, "Does Ric Flair have one more match in him? I hope not.
Hell no.
No way. I would hate to see. Man, have if anybody here did not see Ric Flair's so-called last match, it's not worth the watch. Matter of fact, you'll just watch feeling it's so cringy, and you'll just feel so bad because you think that at any moment he could just die. It's very horrible, and the fact that he had to have his last match look like that, it's just I can see him saying, "Well, I didn't like how my last match went, so let me have another one that could be better." Bro, you're gonna keep trying to be better and better, and it's just not gonna happen. That man is not well enough to be in the ring. Ballet that said they better check on Ric Flair.
Defibrillators were right there.
That is just crazy, crazy that Tony Khan would even consider letting that man get in the ring.
Daisu was crazy.
Does Ric Flair have one more step in him?
No, no.
Ballet dancer says every little step Rick takes.
Sting will be. I'm sorry, I had to do it.
Hell no. Oh god, Daisy said I wouldn't make Rampage an all women show. No one would watch, and then it would be marginalized. It would give everyone an excuse to feature no women on Dynamite. I can understand that
That's a
too.
good point.
But that's why I said like every once in a while where we can have shows where it's just the ladies. So and yeah, if they were to just keep it a women's show, then we wouldn't see the women's on Dynamite. We wouldn't see them on Collision, and probably less on Ring of Honor. So
Mm.
yeah, once in a while I think would just be fine. Dicey says make Collision all women if you do any of the shows. Ballet dancer says Chris Jericho won again.
We need to look up his win loss record too.
We have let's see. Dicey says, are they taping Collision? Yeah, so Collision is going to be taped right after they tape Rampage, which is right now. Now, me personally, I'll sit through it all because I love wrestling, so I don't have a problem. But other people are just not gonna like that. Are not gonna like to have to sit through that. So it's a lot, and I get it because the pay-per-view, which is on Sunday, so they're not gonna want to do a show on Saturday, having to take that set down and all that stuff, then put up another set at another venue. It's just a lot. So I get it, but all right, we got Zakaria says if you smell what the Rock is cooking. Dicey says that scramble looks weak. Who was all in there again? So what is it that Tony Khan said this morning? Hold on now. Now I'm gonna have to go look and
Brian
see what Tony
Cage,
Khan has said.
Brian Cage, Powerhouse Hobbs, Chris Jericho. Um, who else was it? Shit. Lance Archer. I just had it.
Y'all, February is already almost over. Tomorrow's the last day.
Chris Jericho has wrestled in 111 matches. He has 35 singles wins, 15 losses, 23 tag wins, 13 losses, and 8 trios wins and 4 losses.
Hmm.
Seems like he wrestled more than that, but this is updated from May 2019 all the way to February 2024. So
Interesting. I'm trying to go back to see what it was that Tony Khan had tweeted earlier. Okay, so this is what he said. Oh, okay, so he said with multiple wrestlers slated for the AW Revolution Meet Madness match out injured. Plus, on the shelves by AEW doctors, I'm temporarily freezing this bout until they are cleared. So this is what you saying about the three guys that were in the match. You said that they needed to be clear because they are injured. And then all of a sudden, the same day, these are just hours later, they being put in another match. Well, Powerhouse Hobbs in it?
Mm-hmm.
No, right?
Yeah, he's in it. Him and Brian Cage.
Not Brian Cage.
Mm-hmm.
Wardlow and Lance Archer.
Oh, that was the original. Yeah, but then now since it's a scramble, they've added Brian Cage.
No, no, no. Are the three guys that they said was injured a couple hours ago are
Oh no,
all in that scramble?
I believe so.
Yeah. So who's injured then? None of them.
Buddy, Tony
Yeah, I
Khan
don't
just
know.
swerving.
This is just crazy. Now the thing with Adam Page, I'm all right with that. People have been talking about how he's injured and all that stuff, and they went along with it, and they swerved us. With him over here hitting Swerve with the crutches or whatever to get like one up on him. But other than that, I'm not gonna lie. For a go home show, this is very mid. It could have been so much better. And I thought this was gonna be better because Tony Khan actually started pulling out a lot of these matches way before this week. Usually Tony Khan would have matches a week or within the week, a few days before the pay-per-views when he's starting announcing matches last second. And it was a little bit of a different vibe with a lot of these matches, that we already knew that was going to happen prior to the pay-per-view. But now it's just like, all right, your go-home show sucks. So let's see what happened with Rampage. Well, let me not even say Rampage. We don't have high hopes for that. But Collision, let's see what happens with that.
They are angry on X right now about Chris Jericho and Ric Flair being in the match.
None of this makes sense. Like there's so many young guys that need this opportunity and none of them are wrestling. I just don't understand. I understand like you have these older guys who are there and oh Lord have mercy, Kenny Omega doing some video game stuff today. I don't know what that is, but he looks great, you guys.
Final Fantasy, the game drops today. It's a Final Fantasy Rebirth, the remake of Final Fantasy VII, which
Okay.
his character, his finishing move, and a lot of his character is based off of Sephiroth, who's in that game. The one wing.
Mm,
That's who the one wing angel is Sephiroth.
interesting. Bro, I gotta check out this little deal they got on AEW Shop. I see they got a cute little family portrait poster with Christian and Fam. Um, so it's all four of them or whatnot. It looks cute. I could use a new poster on my wall.
My kids have been begging me to buy something like a new AEW T-shirt or.
I actually got an AEW T-shirt yesterday at Hot Topic.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh, they
an
have them there.
Acclaim T-shirt. Yeah, they do. And even have some WWE shirts on there too. But all the WWE stuff was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, that's not true. I wanted to get this Rhea Ripley shirt, but they didn't have any of them. And all they had left for WWE was some Cody Rhodes shirts, and I was like, "Man, I wouldn't be caught dead in this." Um, so I moved on, and I saw they had some AEW shirts. Last time I went, they sold out of AEW shirts, and basically what was happening was, I don't know, they had a sale where it's like buy one thing, you get another thing for $1. So my daughter got one of those expensive teddy bears once again, and then I end up getting the Acclaim shirt for $1. So basically they take the whatever is a more expensive thing, they charge you for that, and then $1 for what's least expensive.
Man,
And that's how they had some Orange Cassidy shirts there too, but you know me.
I might go up
I
to Hot
wouldn't.
Topic tomorrow and see what they got in there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what they have in store.
Oh yeah, right. I mean, Hot Topic has absolutely changed. It's a lot of anime stuff. Um, it's a lot of Hello Kitty. Oh my god, the whole store is just stocked up with Hello Kitty stuff. And what else was over there? Yeah, a lot of
GameStop is
anime,
starting to
Hello
put that.
Kitty stuff or whatever, and I was just like, yo, y'all don't even cater to me anymore. You know, they hardly have things. I mean, they got some cool T-shirts or whatever, but all the good stuff is always gone. But I did find at the mall there's this store that it's like an anime store slash movie store slash gaming store. It has all these stuff that people would probably find to be cool, but didn't have anything that I like. Nothing I liked. But yeah, they have a sale on AEW, 20% off of everything. So I'm definitely gonna take a look and see what they got going on over there because Mama could use something, something new.
So they remember that account on X that said Vince McMahon's thoughts.
Huh?
You remember that account that used to be Vince McMahon's thoughts on X?
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
They replaced it now with Triple H's thoughts. Somebody made a Triple H's thoughts, and they said I have
Mm-hmm.
it. They have it on. I have it on good authority that this is Chris Jericho's opponent next week, and it was and it's uh Nacho Libre.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, check that out. One second.
I'll tag you.
Okay, so we got Zacharias says, I want to see Ric Flair versus Sting versus The Undertaker. Lord have mercy. Where's that going to take place? At a retirement home?
On the 2K game.
We got Jen who says, we want Cody
Oh, no, I'm about to set Tati up.
with
Don't
a
do it.
smiley face. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to. I already said what I had to say about Cody. I already said, like, I wasn't going to be caught dead buying that shirt that they had at Hot Topic. So that was one jab for tonight. Save the rest for another night. Daisy said, ouch, that's going to be painful. Sitting through Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision. So the only good thing about that is that obviously they don't have to sit through. Well, they don't have. Well, there's a lot of things like backstage stuff they don't have to put out there for them to see. They could cut out quite a bit of stuff, and that would help. So they will just have to run through everything and then fluff up the show when they actually air it on TV. So, which is probably what they're gonna do. It's probably not gonna be that great. I wouldn't expect it to for it to be that great, because they're gonna have to rush through that, and it looks like they won't be able to film Ring of Honor either.
Well, let's see. It was 9 o'clock already, so it only takes an hour for them to get through Rampage, and then it's another 2 hours for Collision, and then it's another 2 hours for ROH. So they'll probably get out of there about
No, nobody's gonna stay there that long.
1 a.m. ROH gonna be quiet
Nobody.
in a bit. Gonna be quiet.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't tape it there. Maybe they can tape it somewhere else or something. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it, so I'm not sure. We'll see what happens though.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you think Sting is carrying AEW right now? Nope.
Not by a
Nope.
long shot.
Sting has his foot out the door right now, and he ready to go.
He ready to go get that Legends contract.
Ready to go. Let's see. Tati, go and get that Cody Rhodes shirt and those friendship bracelets.
Oh my
LOL.
God! Don't do it. I couldn't. I couldn't see you in it.
No, not me.
I'll get sick if I see you in it because I know that it would just you would have had to lose a bet or something like.
That's not happening. And Belly Dancer says San Rio. So yeah, they have like all Hello Kitty. They have a whole section with Hello Kitty over there, and I'm just like, what store am I at? It's
Man,
very, very strange. I do like the Hello Kitty things actually. They're cute, but Hot Topic, mm. And
Hello
this shit
Kitty and
is so
Undertaker out there.
overpriced.
I wonder.
So overpriced. Like I'm more of a person like I would probably look online to see if I could find a better deal because it's just too expensive at Hot Topic. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
It actually
Um,
exists.
Belly Dancer says King Leo, go and get those friendship bracelets.
I wouldn't do it either because Tati will kill me if I wear it on stream. She'll kill me if I wear it on my stream.
I cannot deal with it. Nope.
I'm looking at a what shirt is this?
Oh, and it was great to see Will Ospreay tonight too.
It
Like,
was.
see, those are one of those situations where it's like Will Ospreay to Takeshita, they don't even have to see each other for 1 second, and I still want to see that match. Not everybody has that type of vibe where it's like, regardless of who they're in the ring with, we don't even need to see a build up to it. So I still want to see those two go at it. That's what I think is going to be the best match of the night. But we'll see if anybody surprises us, which I doubt highly, highly doubt. Can't believe that crowd was just ugh. And then we
Yeah,
had a great opening too with the what you can call it with Swerve.
I
I
did.
don't see any of those two winning that match either. So Samoa Joe for me, um, I don't think it's going to win that at all.
I think you would get this. Hold on.
Oh, and Belly Dancer says Hot Topic online is crazy. So they always have sales online. It might not be with the stuff that you want, but they always have sales over there too, and you can use your points and stuff over at the store. So if you get your points from buying from online, you can use them at the store. So they do have some wrestling stuff there. I don't know of any other store that might sell like any wrestling shirts. Other
If
than
you
that,
were,
you'll just have to buy them online or at one of these shows. You know, there's people when people look. So let's say you have a show, I don't know, in Dallas, and you can't make it. Then they'll look for people who's going to that show to buy stuff for them over there. Not me, not me, buddy.
really?
Either I'm no. Why am I gonna give somebody my fucking money to buy me something? No, thank you. I'll just either get it online or next time I'll make it to the show.
Mhm.
You post a link in the chat. Okay, I'll click on that. Um, let's see. A Ballet says I use my points and coupons. Get it, girl. What? Did we make it through all the comments? Y'all sleep?
Already.
What's going on?
I mean, Dynamite was kind of a sleeper tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody probably got the stream playing while they sleeping.
Yeah, they just like,
Um,
you know what? This ain't even it tonight. Everybody's mad. They probably turned their cameras off when you did and just start throwing shit in the house.
I was not happy about it because like I just look at Ric Flair and I'm just like, why y'all doing this? Why? It doesn't really make sense. Like this man is not in great shape. So I really just don't know. I don't know. But what I do see here is okay, so the pay-per-view is on Sunday.
Hmm.
On
Are you
this is
hosting?
yeah, unfortunately.
She said,
That's just
unfortunately. No, because that was a question that DJ had. He was asking who was hosting, and I was like, we usually Tati host the
yeah,
AEW.
man. When it comes to the pay-per-views, man, I that's my thing.
Hmm.
Even when I kind of feel like I don't want to watch it. It's not like I don't want to watch it. It's just I'm not excited for it.
Hmm.
Like I said, the go home shows you're supposed to feel like you're ready to see a show, and I have not felt that at this point.
I was hyped 2 weeks ago, like for the pay per view. Now it's just like getting anticlimactic, like, and now they're changing stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like people, you could tell people are hurt. Warlow got kinesio tape on the back of his knees. I'm just losing interest in the pay per view a little bit, but of course, we still want to watch it. But where's
Mm-hmm.
Adam Copeland at? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, they actually. So I'm looking at the next event, which is March 6th. They have
mhm.
a Rampage. Oh, they have a Dynamite Rampage collision taping again. That's going to be in Duluth, Georgia. I'm not sure how far that is from Atlanta, but for anybody in that area, so they taping up all the shows again, once again. Lord of mercy, whoever's going to have to sit through that, good luck.
That crowd is hurting, man. That's why it's hurting us with that crowd.
And then other than that, March 13th is when they're having the big business show, and that's going to be in Boston.
Hmm.
And then that's when they start. That's their last date in the U.S. until God knows how long they'll be in Canada for quite some time. Oh wait, they did make some changes to the Canadian tour, so they might have some U.S. dates thrown in there. Supercard of Honor, if anybody wants to go there, that's going to be in Philadelphia. That's going to be on WrestleMania weekend. So
Hopefully we out there, man. I'm working on it. I'm working as hard as I can, and we get there. We definitely got to pull up on the super card on.
we have Worcester, Massachusetts. That's going to be Dynamite and Collision. What the hell? Very interesting. Why they how they're doing it like that. So okay, so then after that, it's nothing but Canadian dates for like until July. Lord.
Yeah, they're gonna be on a Canadian tour for a minute.
And then obviously All In. They just keep shoving that down our throats. That
Maybe
is
that's
very interesting.
maybe that's why they've been saving the Christian and Adam Copeland story, so they can because they can carry Canada themselves. I mean, you know what I mean?
That I can see that. I can see that. I see Adam on a lot of these posters for these events.
Hmm.
Even the one for next week too. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, he's all over the Canadian tour. We got Kenny Omega. All these big names are on these posters. So we'll see how those shows go. But for anybody for these last few dates, y'all gonna have to sit through Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision if y'all gonna be at the shows.
Oh my
That's
god!
a lot.
I mean, but if you love wrestling, you gonna watch it.
Right? No, if you paid to be there, you better watch it. I'll never forget this one show I went to. Everybody from the first 2 or 3 rows cleared it. I was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all got the most
Wow,
expensive seats in the house, and y'all leaving before Rampage started." Oh God, I
that's
don't
crazy.
know.
You'll
Don't
never see
know.
that happen. I mean, but then again, if you would, how long? What time did you end up leaving when you left that show?
But it was only Dynamite and Rampage, so we only stayed. Oh, well, that show was cut short because they were filming. It was BCC versus
Hmm.
Best Friends, but that was a match that they did outdoors. So they taped that another at another location on another
Hmm.
day. So the
Hmm.
match was cut. So the show was cut short
So
because of that.
you got to go to the one the next day too, right?
No, nobody got to go. Nobody got to go. They taped it in Jacksonville, and they had like maybe 20 people, if that, watching a parking lot, them having a fight.
Oh my
That's all
god,
it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
So I don't know. I don't know. I do feel like perhaps they're gonna, I know people have been saying that they should probably stick to just having shows in Jacksonville,
Hmm.
but I think that maybe they should have more shows in certain locations wherever they have the best crowds. Because like you see, tonight was just not it.
No, it wasn't.
Not it.
Tonight was anticlimactic, to say the least.
Before the pay-per-view, yo, the crowd at the pay-per-view better be on point.
I
On
hope so.
point.
I think the crowd usually gets fired up, but I mean, man, do you feel MJF's like presence being missed right now?
Oh well, I miss him. I don't know about y'all.
I
I miss
definitely do.
him, and I got my MJF teddy bear in bed when I miss him. So I can't say the same for everyone else, but I do feel like he was a really great champion. At times, he didn't get a chance to, I feel like, to be the biggest guy in the company because there
Hmm.
was more of a push for the BCC Young Bucks and them to look better. So at times I do feel like that got in the way, but I do
Yeah,
think that he was ultimately a great champion and he did a lot the last few months, especially after that little bromance thing happened. He really worked hard, and I can see why he's at home beat up. So
Yeah,
we'll see. I could see him returning quite some time before All In, though. No reason why to sit home and not get in on that show. So we'll see. It just
he
seems
hasn't
like so many
posted.
people are injured right now.
Yeah, and he hasn't even posted anything, has he?
Oh, I don't know. I would have to check, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They could really push the envelope with the whole sky blue thing too. By the way, let's see. Ballet dancer has laughing emojis. Says King Leo at WrestleMania.
Yeah, nah, it's got to be a
Dice
team thing. We taking everybody.
Dicey says, I'm checking to see if Fight TV would VPNs make sense as an alternative to just buying pay per view. Well, I've heard some pay per views, AEW pay per views, being cheaper with Fight TV. Obviously, that's if you live overseas. I remember somebody talking about it was like $15 to $20 for All In last year outside of the US, which was insane because you had back to back pay per views in 1 week for All In and All Out, and people were paying full price for both of those shows in the US. Never again. Never again. With all these companies having streaming services, I mean, you can see almost any sport on some type of streaming service. And AEW is the only one still trying to figure this shit out. I don't get it.
Yeah.
They should
Meanwhile,
figure it out because it gets expensive. And then Tony Khan wants to add pay per views. No way. No way. I just told y'all groceries are expensive as hell. And then here we go $50 for a pay per view.
holy shit, holy shit! I gotta see this.
Somebody, a billionaire like Tony Khan, don't even know. He probably don't even buy his own damn groceries to know what it costs. You
Oh
gotta
my
think of the
god!
fans.
Oh my god! Meanwhile, they trying to. Meanwhile, they're selling Regeneration X shirts.
What the fuck?
That's the new our true shirt is the Regeneration X with
Oh,
the
I haven't.
DIY and
What the hell?
yeah,
I
it's
gotta
a
check
R
that out.
Truth DIY and the Miz.
Ooh. So yeah, Daisu, check it out about the VPN thing. Let me know, cause I don't know how I'm gonna stretch this $50 on Sunday.
What's that?
And you know
Oh,
what?
for the pay-per-view?
I'm the type of person like I really don't mind spending the money, but it's like when you look at other how things are working, like I said, other sports and even WWE has a streaming service. It's like there's no reason why in this day and age AW have not figured this out.
Well, they can't. It's the numbers, and on top of it, you're dealing with another corporation. I would say I'm gonna tell you straight up. It's now that they have what's his name at the top of at TKO, Ari Emanuel, it's going to be very hard for them to try to get a deal.
Oh, well,
He
well,
runs
I don't
Hollywood,
know.
so it's like
You,
it's sad but true. It's like and it's not like AEW's bad, but hopefully, they got some good negotiators there with
no, they'll be able to find something. They should have been working on this for a really long time, and I think a lot of people had already expected that by last week. That I mean, not last week, last year, right before All In, that they was going to announce them having some type of partnership with maybe Max, most likely because they do already have a few like AEW shows on there. And people thought that's what was going to happen, but it didn't happen, which was really surprising to me. So we'll see what ends up happening. This got to be the year. This got to be the year.
let's see,
I don't know
Iron
how many
Claw got
more
that.
$50 I could take, but Dicey, let me know about that if you find out.
Yeah, I don't want to cheat to get
Mm-mm-mm.
to get the pay per view. But
Right, 'cause
one
I
one
mean, I know a lot of people who there's still sites out there that you can use and watch them for free. I use the
Mhm.
sites when like if I want to go back and watch stuff from like Collision and I don't know whatever shows from
Mhm.
earlier and
Okay.
for pay-per-views or whatever. But like cuz I bought from Bleacher Report, they could be a little bit annoying sometimes. You know, it's like I spent
Oh,
$50. The stream better go nothing other than perfect,
I
and
absolutely
that's not always been the case with Bleacher Report, which is why I do feel like they need to have their own streaming service so that we can just blame AEW if anything go wrong.
agree.
I
I'm
don't want
looking.
this pointing fingers thing when it comes to the pay-per-views. It's either AEW fault or not.
What's the name of that movie? Oh, Iron Claw. Ain't no, they ain't gonna pull up RZA's movie. Ain't nobody trying to see that, man. The man with the iron fist.
And then Hook and Brian Cage, they never even. Wait a minute. I'm looking at the thing for the All Star 8-man scramble.
Hmm.
I'm just not realizing Chris Jericho's in this shit. Why is he in here?
He worked his way himself back into the match. Meanwhile,
Just so
on,
dumb.
on a WWE, and there's a glitch in the matrix. They have a lull between October and December, or until January, with no deal for Raw,
Oh,
and they're trying to find a home for Raw for those 3 months.
they'll find it. Ain't nobody worry about the WWE problems. They're very minute compared to what's going on in AEW because AEW got fucking a Hook in this match and Chris Jericho of all people. And watch Hook win this. Well, we don't know who the other two people that's going to be on here,
Oh my god.
but if Hook, you know, not, maybe not. But people are don't have positive things to say about that match, so they took out the match where it was just going to be the three of those guys, Hobbs and Lance Archer and Wardlow. Nobody was feeling that to begin with, and then they just made it worse with this. So they're pretty much looking at it as in, why don't we give other people opportunities to be on this pay per view too? They've been doing something with a Hook and Brian Cage for a while now. Why didn't y'all just make this a singles match between the two of them on the pay per view? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Iron Claw is out and for sale right now. In case anybody wants to grab it on
Mm,
streaming services.
good luck.
She said, mm. I still haven't
Good
seen it
luck.
yet.
I wouldn't watch it again. It's not a bad movie, but I wouldn't watch it again.
Damn, that's sad if you don't want to see it again. Was the so you
Why?
what would you rate? What would you rate? Like no, because it means it wasn't if it wasn't that great of a movie. Like would you watch the movie The Wrestler again?
Well, I didn't say that it wasn't. Well, it's not accurate, so I don't care for it. But it was done nicely. If this was not based off the Von Erichs,
Hmm.
then it would have been a great movie. But because I know the details and they didn't give it to us, then I don't care for it, so I wouldn't watch it again. But it's not a bad movie. I don't want to discourage anybody from watching it, but if you're looking for the facts, you're not going to get it here.
What would it take to make a good wrestling movie? Like who would you want to see a movie made out of, or what kind
Oh
of wrestling movie
god.
would you want to see? Would you want to see something that they just put together, kind of like like you said, you haven't seen that TV
You
show.
know,
What's the name
I
of it?
would like to see Ric Flair, but they won't tell the truth. If somebody would have been dead honest and did a movie on Ric Flair and like give it to us the good, the bad, the ugly,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see a movie on Ric Flair. I would what's another good one?
Kurt,
I would like to see Bret Hart too. I think that would be
I would,
interesting. Well, the
I would
Hart
love,
family,
I would
I
love
would
to
like to
see
see
that.
that too. Because there's so many people in that family that's contributed pro wrestling, maybe like a
Hmm.
mini series would have probably worked better for something with the Hearts, I think. But Ric Flair, I would like to see because I do think that, despite me thinking he's a shitty person, I do think he had a very interesting career slash life. And like I said, if somebody can tell the story right, then yes. Um, don't laugh at this one, but the Hardys is another one. Um,
I would love to see that. I
they,
wouldn't lie.
I would like to see that. I would definitely love to see that. They probably wouldn't do something like this, especially while they're still active. But I would love to see a movie on them for sure. Very, it would be very
But
interesting.
you said wrestling with my family was good.
Yeah, I did like it. I did like it. It wasn't 100% accurate, and let me tell you why. Um, this was during the time that they transitioned from FCW to NXT, so they could no longer use anything regarding FCW. They couldn't use that, so they couldn't use that for the movie. That's the only thing that was not accurate on there.
Why? What's wrong with Vince, man?
So, other than so, it just looked like she started off in NXT. So if you don't know her career, you probably think that she started off at NXT, but that's not the case. It was FCW. That's the only thing that's not accurate about that because they legally could not use it. And then the only other weird thing was how they had Selena Vega playing AJ Lee, and I was just like, girl, no, no.
Mhm.
But other than that, the story I really loved it. I forgot I forgot her name in real life, but the actress that plays Cersei in Game of Thrones, she plays Soraya's mom in that movie. And she did a really great job. She, if you know Soraya's mom, like she really got that role down packed. So I definitely recommend checking that movie out for sure.
Lena Headey, whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
she's great. She's great. She did a really great job at playing her mom. Dicey said a movie where Vince is the antagonist lying to his daddy and destroying the territories. Hmm. All the way up to WrestleMania 1.
Hmm.
That is very interesting. I don't know if they would do that though.
Vince owns
Um
the rights.
uh so so the other day actually was I don't remember what I was, maybe it might have been on X. I'm not 100% sure. But there was a lot of people who was sympathizing for Vince McMahon regarding the, whole sexual assault things or whatever's going on.
What?
Basically saying that since he was a victim, he turned out to be a victim as well. And that they felt sorry for him. Like they felt sorry for him and that they felt like they couldn't necessarily blame him for what he did because he felt like perhaps sexual assault is normal. So he ended up doing it himself. And I didn't comment on anything. I would just read what everybody was saying, but I just thought that is just so wild that people are looking at it that way. Very strange.
I don't look at it
I
that
don't
way.
I don't see it that way.
No, absolutely not. You know, people that got taken advantage of at young ages that didn't do that stuff later on
Yeah.
and had to deal with real trauma behind it. So, no, there's no, you don't do that.
Right.
Personally,
No
you,
excuse. I think it's because they love Vince McMahon. Like you can love what someone has done, but then also separate that and say, well, they did this too, and this is fucked up. And you gotta hold them accountable for that too. You
yeah.
know?
Like I don't listen to
So
R. Kelly anymore, and R. Kelly has some of the greatest songs of all time. But
yeah.
you know, what I mean, a lot
Damn,
of
I
it,
haven't heard R. Kelly's voice in years.
I haven't heard it at all. Like there's times where I want to go
And
back.
and let's not forget, R. Kelly has written and produced a lot of music for other artists too. So
I can't even
if y'all
listen to
want
half
to,
of that.
if y'all want to just spend the rest of your life trying to avoid R. Kelly because he's a rapist or whatever, you're probably not going to be. You're going to have to just shut the damn radio off.
Look, he has
Real
songs
talk.
that he has songs. One of my favorite records. It came out when one of his albums got leaked. It was the Chocolate Factory album when they leaked the original version of it, and that album was so incredible. And he had a song on there, and then it ended up on Joe's album. Y'all remember the R&B singer Joe? And Joe just couldn't hit the notes that R. Kelly would sing. That's one of my favorite
Hmm.
all-time R. Kelly songs, and I still can't go back and listen to R. Kelly
Yeah.
because
I tell people this.
go ahead. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
No, I was just saying the songs just sound like grooming music to me now when I listen
Uh,
to it.
well, yeah, some of these things, yeah. And then another one that's hard for me to listen to is Aaliyah because a lot of those music sounds like she was groomed to say these lyrics, especially at a young age. So I don't know. When you hear the actual stories of what's going on, things just feel different after a while.
Yeah, the actor Darius McCray recently did. Did you see what he said? In his recent clip.
Recently, no.
Yeah, he said that we've all been touched in Hollywood.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I could totally see that people being
Yeah,
taken advantage and stuff.
he said all of us have been touched in
And
Hollywood. Like, so I was like,
I don't
man,
want to just say Hollywood, but in entertainment, regardless. So sports, movies, TV shows, whatever it is that you're doing in entertainment, someone's gonna find some type of way to take advantage of someone. Especially when there's a lot of money involved, when there's fame involved, someone is going to take advantage of this situation, and it's really unfortunate. It really is.
so I'm glad I maybe that's why I didn't make it because I Harlem shake my way through that shit. Got away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Because there was
It's
time, like I
really
say,
unfortunate.
there were times where people used to ask me, "Hey, go pick up the girls, and they're gonna come to the studio and blah 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 blah." No, I'm not doing none of that. And now I can imagine, like, just imagine, like, if I would have done that in today's time or whatever the case may be, and what's going on, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
look at all this. Yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm glad I made the choices I made.
Yeah, all these stuff is really unfortunate. Like for me, I just feel like if y'all into freaky shit and everybody is on the same page and want to get involved, um, go for it. But even if there's one person that don't want to get involved, that person's gotta be out. Gotta be out. And forcing people and all that shit is just not cool. Not cool at all. So very unfortunate. But we're definitely going to hear a lot more in terms of whatever's going on with Vince McMahon, P. Diddy, all these other people that's getting into all this foolishness too. So we'll see. And this is only February, man. It's about to be March in like what another day or two, and the year just started. It's a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. But we got a lot of pro wrestling. WrestleMania season is here. A lot of things to watch.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, all those people that is in the Philly area during that time, there is just endless amount of things to do. So whatever you can get your hands on, have fun.
How do you feel about the TNA speech that they made before the show?
I was wondering if they were going to try to get Scott back after all this backlash or whatever, but I think they're going to stick to their guns and not do that. It's really unfortunate. It really is. But if he is available, Tony Khan, why
Please.
aren't you ringing him up? We could use his help. I don't care if he's only on Ring of Honor, if he's only on Rampage, whatever situation is, he's gonna need people with actual experience that has been there and done that to be on his team. So if he hasn't had a conversation with him already, he needs to be on the phone with him like right now.
Yeah, and I know you've seen QT Marshall's new pics, right?
New what?
His new pictures.
Oh wow, why would I be looking at QT?
Mm, he is absolutely shredded. Like
Well,
he
I
he
never.
posted a picture talking about saying that he's back at being the EVP, but he is. I just passed it by and was like, damn, he's shredded. Like I didn't expect him.
Well,
You know,
yeah, no, not QT. Now, if it was like Kenny Omega or somebody, like, yeah, I'm watching them.
he says I'm looking
Um,
for a real QT.
yeah, absolutely. I don't know. When it comes to social media, I probably suck at social media. I know a lot of people just they live and breathe social media. Not me. When my phone is is off, it's just off. I really don't care, about what's going on. But there are some people that I do follow on social media. Yes, I want to see what Ricky Starks was wearing to go to dinner last night. Yes, I want to see Wardlow and what he was doing at the gym. Like, there's just a few people that I actually care. But other than that, I really don't keep up with it. Now, when I hear drama is brewing or whatever, then I get a little nosy and see what's going on.
I'm getting some different follows today, but yeah, this no, but you be sending me some whatever you look at whenever you do jump on. You find the dopest shit. You send it to me. That should be
All the
funny as shit.
It's all the crazy stuff going on.
Yeah,
A lot of these people need to get their phones taken away. That's for one.
I love this side of my what's the name, because it's all wrestling, and my algorithm only shows me wrestling pretty much for the most part on this account. So okay, wait a minute. There's another show, Grand Prairie, Texas. Um, let's see, with Chris Bay, Bullet Club. Chris Bay, he's running the Bullet Club now. Uh,
Oh, probably.
Fuego del Sol, Matthew Palmer, The
Mm.
Rascals, Exodus Prime, Kari Wright, Brick Savage, Aaron Eagle, and Tommy Becker. Metroplex Wrestling.
That's in Texas, right?
Hmm.
There's Athena's schools over there.
I wonder. And then there's something in New York City, Reckoning, HOG Wrestling, Hog Wrestling, House of Glory. Um, let's see, who is this? I see Penta. I see Mustafa Ali. Who else is this? I'm trying to see who's all on the card. It's a lot of wrestling going on, man. I love it.
Yeah, more wrestling. It's a lot to keep up with, but um, I try to keep up with other people that covers other promotions. So there's already a lot of people covering WWE, obviously AEW. So some of these smaller promotions, there are some people that do cover those. I can't cover it all.
Oh, they're showing what's his name? Sid Vicious posted a picture of Virgil with the face mask on. I guess after he must have did something to him, and then somebody responded and said at least he didn't hurt himself doing a big boot from the top rope.
Oh God.
Woo! That was a nasty
Oof.
injury to watch.
Well, now that I'm reminded of that, I feel like I'm watching all over again.
Sorry.
Ouch. One of the worst injuries
Yeah,
I've ever seen.
yeah.
That and Dante Martin. Oh, Lord. Can't
The
deal with it.
wrestling streets are quiet.
Hmm. Do.
Yeah,
We still have, uh, let's see, a few more days before the pay per view. And let's see if anything else is going to be announced for the show. I don't know. But I'm going to have to pull up the whole card and probably do like their prediction video probably on Friday. And by then we might have pretty much the whole card. They're gonna throw in some matches for the pre-show as usual. I ain't worried about that. But I feel like they got pretty much most of the card down packed.
yeah. And then they bringing up the comment of who's the best wrestler turned actor. They showing Hogan. I guess it's Mr. Nanny. Well, we all know who the best actor is. Batista. He's still getting. He picks and chooses his roles very wisely. You don't think
Oh,
so?
I
His movies
not.
outside of Marvel have been pretty good.
I I mean, nah, probably wouldn't have said that, but everybody has their own opinion.
I mean, we know The Rock has a million and one movies, but I mean, I feel like he plays the same character in every
Yes.
movie now.
He's definitely the most successful.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. We got a ballet dancer who's laughing in the comments. Well, we have made it through all the comments, so we're just gonna call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow for Ring of Honor. Back on Saturday for Collision, and then back on Sunday for shit. What's the name of that pay per view?
Revolution.
Revolution. Damn, why did I forget that?
And then
So there is a lot going
back on
on.
Monday for Raw, and then back on Tuesday for NXT. Oh shit! We got like a whole 2 week straight run of wrestling.
Lots of wrestling, and that's the way I
Yes.
like it. But guys, thanks so much for pulling up and watching the show. Can Leo let them know where they can find you?
You guys can find me at No Dirt Sheets across all platforms. You can find me on NoDirtSheets.com, which has been getting updated. So there are new sections there. The live streams actually pop up over there sometimes, but we always come over here just to Tati's channel if we are live, and you guys can catch me here.
Oh, Belly Dasher says thank you. You're very welcome.
Thank
So
you
we'll
for
be
always.
back tomorrow. See you guys next time. Bye.